So I grew up in a very small town in Southeast Louisiana, and I come from a very tight-knit family. We have this hill that I live on called Robertson Hill. So I have grandma and uncles and cousins, and I come from a place where you can just walk on in as you say knock, knock. You don't have to knock. It's just that's where I come from. So it's always been in me, but I didn't really get into music until I was preteen. So around like 11 or 12 is whenever I was really getting into it, and I started singing on the youth band. And very quiet, very timid. I was a goofy kid growing up, but I was also quiet in moments. So people really never thought that I would be the one to sing. I started songwriting in 2017. First songs that I'd ever written was the EP, Have My Heart. So this is all fresh and all new, and it's crazy to see where I've grown from then to now with songwriting. The lyrics are a lot like stories, and the sound is more on the organic side. We have a lot of mixtures in there, but I love the organic sound. It's got a little country flair to it because I'm a girl from the country. I grew up in a small town, and so I just wanted to stay true to who I am. Taking My Voice Back is probably the most vulnerable song on the record. It's the deepest song that I'd ever written. But whenever I was around 10, I was sexually abused. It was just in this dark place. I was blaming myself. I felt dirty, and I felt very alone in those moments. And I was just in this vicious cycle of abuse, and I didn't know how to get out of it, but it was there, it happened, and you can't erase that. But it was something that I promised myself I would never talk about, and for 15 years, it was just something that I became numb to. This story kept circling in my head, and I fought with it, because that meant that if I had to share this story, I had to tell my family, and I had to tell my friends, and where I'm at right now in my life, I'd have to tell the world, and that was terrifying for me in the moment. And I was just praying and praying, like, I need more clarity. I need to know that this is the right decision to write a song about this. And I felt in my heart that I needed to contact this person that abused me. And so I did. I was able to get in touch with this person and just let them know, hey, this is where I'm at. I do music, and I have to write a song about this. But I do want you to know that I forgive you. And in that moment, I was able to tell this person that God forgives you too, and He loves you. And to be able to share Jesus with someone that hurt me was just a relief for me. It was healing that I didn't know that I needed. I thought I was okay for this whole time, but there was a deeper healing that was needed, and God knew that 15 years ago. And so I really just want everyone who hears this song to find healing through forgiveness, no matter what you've been through. Maybe it's abuse, maybe it's just hurt from someone, but there is power in forgiveness, because unforgiveness is so crippling, and it becomes who you are, and that's all you think about. And so I really want people to find that freedom. Why Are You Waiting is a song about surrendering everything that you're carrying in that moment and just laying that down even though you don't feel good enough. Jeremy, when he produced this song, he had a certain vision. He was like, Jason from Building 429 would sound so great on this. And so I was like, let's just try it. He said he loved it and he wanted to be a part of it. But working with him, it's like I had met him before. Such a real person, down to earth, super busy, but he took the time out of his day to lay down vocals for this song. And at the very end, he sat down with me and just gave me advice about the industry and just what it's like to be a new artist. And just, I was very thankful for that. Building a new relationship and a friendship was very special. See You Here was written about my great-grandmother who passed away a few years ago. Reality hits, and you're not going to have them one day, and I'm so thankful for the memories that I have with her. And I also want people to get from this song to not take for granted the people that they have. Maybe you have a grandmother you don't see a lot. Go over there and just have coffee with her. Go sit down and just hear what they have to say, because a lot of times they want the company. Nathan Sheridan sang on the song. Me and him go back to leading worship together at my church in Louisiana. Great friend of mine, amazing artist, and he helped me write the song. And so I was like, there's nothing better than to have him sing on it. And he sounds amazing on the song. When someone hears this record, I really want them to feel just empowered and encouraged to let hurt go, whether that's just healing by letting it go or just forgiveness, and finding who they are and who God's created them to be, that no matter what's holding them back, whatever hurt and pain, they can be freed from that so they're able to walk into the calling that God has for their lives.
On the front porch, sipping coffee on the swing.